Hello Scorpios, welcome to your reading. I'm Miss Edie. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back. I'm so excited to have you guys with me. There's so much great stuff going on. So this is for the third week of November. This is the week that the retrograde is ending. So yay, all that craziness and all that stuff that was going on is now going to be coming to a rest and things are going to settle. But there's still a bit of residual from that. So just be careful for the first couple of days. There's a lot of stuff going on. I know your last reading was a little intense and all over the place, but hopefully we'll get some clarity here this week. I'm also recording this on the 11th, which is a amazing portal opportunity. So if you don't know anything about it, check out my Instagram, Missedietarot. I'm so excited to share anything with you about that stuff, especially moonology. We have the new moon happening on tomorrow, which is the 12th. So if you're watching this right now, then that's also important. Check that out because, of course, these are relevant for when you start watching them. I'm sorry, I'm talking like a mile a minute because there's just so much energy in me today to get these out, and some of the other readings have been incredible. I've added some new stuff as well. So we're definitely doing the unicorn oracles, lovers oracles, romance angels, the gilded tarot for your reading, Archangel Michael. But I added 3 affirmation decks, which I'm really excited to work with because, of course, I'm always about sharing positive energy, light, and love. So if that works for you, awesome. I hope they resonate because, of course, the purposes of the oracle cards is that the messages you're meant to receive right now, and maybe it's going to be relevant at some point. If not, I hope you do decide to embark on a personal journey with your personal development at some point in your life, and hopefully we'll just get started. Actually, we'll just do that now. So for many of you, like I said, the retrograde is still kind of happening, so there's a lot of tension. You could be a little bit more activated. Also, it is your season right now, right? So there's a lot of stuff happening. So of course, happy birthday if your birthday is this week. I'm not gonna sing, don't worry. But there's so much beautiful energy surrounding you and your power right now as well, because you're used to this transformation stuff because that's who you are, you know? So this could also be affecting some of your relationships around you and other people going on. So here we are. We're going to start with your first unicorn oracles, which is polarity. Here we go. So again, guys, if it resonates, it's for you. If it doesn't resonate, no problem. Don't forget to like to let me know, and comment. Let me know what you're watching from. I'm so excited to hear where you guys are, and I'd love to get more connected as well. So your first card is polarity, and this is one of my favorite unicorn cards because this one is just powerful. So here we have it. Sorry, I'm going to hold it back here because I can't reach that far. It's too far today. Integrate your shadow side. There can be no light without dark. Understand the law of polarity. We have all played in the shadows and dabbled in the darkness throughout different lifetimes. There is no judgment from the divine on what you did or didn't do in this or any other incarnation. Source sees you as wholly lovable and worthy, even if you were a part of a destruction or deception in other times. Only we hold ourselves in judgment and punish ourselves because we feel we are anything less than pure light. These unicorns show you that there cannot be light without dark. There cannot be day without night. Just as you could not have the capacity to hold the level of light that you do now if you had not plunged deep into the darkness before. You would not appreciate the good things you have now if you had not appreciated their opposite. This polarity serves you beautifully. Rather than trying to disown your shadow side, be proud of it, own it, and integrate it. When you do this, you can no longer hold power over you. This can no longer hold power over you, and you can start to love and accept every part of yourself. Doing this brings you to true freedom. Freedom from the penance you believe you have to pay for being less than pure. Freedom from the lie of original sin that has shackled humanity for centuries. And freedom from unworthiness and from feeling less than others. You are perfect just as you are, with your light and your dark. Amazing. Scorpios, that is such a beautiful card. I'm sorry, I don't know why it's so hot. There's so much energy today that it's incredible. So this is a beautiful card for you. Before we're going to get into the lovers oracles, I'm going to add the new cards. So like I mentioned, this is these are the 3 decks that I've added. This is the first one. It's daily healing. Beautiful, beautiful cards. I just ordered them. I'm trying them out. Everything is from Amazon, so you can find all of these on there. If you have any questions, let me know. I can send you the link in the comments, okay? So because it's a weekly, I took a couple and you had a few jumpers. So this is their beautiful little tree of life here. And actually this is beautiful because today is Remembrance Day and Veterans Day here in North America. So this is like poppies in the field. So I thought it was really appropriate that I pulled this today. So this is your first message. Don't be afraid to slow down, as this is when you can make real inner changes. So some of you might really need to take this time, like it said, to accept your sides, both good and bad. Not that they're bad, they're light and dark. We'll just use it that way. Then we have some jellyfish. Ooh. And that's appropriate for you guys because you guys got a stinger too. Know thyself. It is the most important task you have. So really exploring who you are. I love how these are lining up already. Amazing. So we have this one too. Beautiful beach. Maybe you're traveling somewhere to the water. Create healthy boundaries with those around you. Always let people know where they stand and don't let them push you around. And I know Scorpios, you make sure everybody knows where they are. Trust me. So there's this one as well. So this is again, you are the I. Use this higher aspect of yourself to redeem your shadow aspects. Again, the polarity. So I love how these two decks are already merging together with your message here today. So that's awesome. Now the other ones that I'm using are affirmations. So this is how the deck actually looks like. This is for love and relationship. And your first message is integrity. I align with the center of myself, a glowing core of personal integrity. Emanating from this core is the knowledge that I never have to compromise who I am and what I want for anybody. I can live a life that doesn't include settling unless I want to settle. In which case, settling would be my idea of perfection and would cease to be considered settling. Paradoxes hurt. So for some of you, this is about having it your way. I mean, of course, you guys, everything, we always want things our way, but it's about doing it with integrity as well. So just be careful how you get your way. You know, this is the other one. This is just the affirmation ones. So one of them is to help you in relationship, and the other one is to help you help yourself. So this one is abundance. Congratulations. It seems that you're due for an infinitely big piece of abundance pie. Feel like you don't deserve it? Knock it off. It's already plated and ready to hit your table. Reluctant to take it? Shut your hole. Abundance pie is big enough to serve everyone. So get your whipped cream ready, unless you're lactose intolerant, and enjoy your well-deserved metaphorical dessert. So congratulations. This is a bonus card too on top of that. So awesome. I'm really happy for you guys. That's beautiful. Now we're going to get into your lovers oracles. Here we have this beautiful card. Beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection, right? So come into terms, the things you like and the things you don't like. There's a reason. It could be triggering something inside of you that's unsettled that you need to work on. Awesome. Manifesting miracles. And here we have the tree, another tree, right? So there's a lot of stuff here. Maybe some of you need to get into nature. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow your guidance. Amazing. And new beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. So soar, spread your wings and take off. Here we have the romance angels. Oh my God, I'm all messed up. I'm trying to go through them quickly so we can get right into your reading. It's safe for you to love. Open your heart and give and receive to the highest energy of all. This beautiful loving energy. So for some of you that have been worried, is it time? Just rip off that band-aid and go. Wedding, someone is getting married, or your commitment. So this situation involves marriage. So for some of you, congratulations. You could be getting married or thinking about getting married, maybe having those discussions, or maybe you're going to meet someone at a wedding. There's a lot of stuff happening, and express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So for some of you, you could be already dealing with someone, so let them know how you feel. It is safe for you to love. Love is in the air. I hope so, Scorpios. Enjoy. Here we go. Now we're going to get into the Gilded Tarot. The Hierophant. We're talking about wedding, and then you get the Hierophant. So some of you could actually seriously be getting married or going to a wedding. Of course, this is about commitment. So this is raising the level of your relationship to another level. So if you're just dating, you could be getting serious in the sense of actually seeing each other and dating officially as a boyfriend, girlfriend, or girlfriend, girlfriend, boyfriend, boyfriend, however you relate. And then we also have, you know, people actually getting engaged, people getting married. However the level goes for your commitment is getting stronger. For others of you, you could be going back to school and doing some academic elevating in your, you could be going up, whether it's degree to, you know, from bachelor to master, master to PhD, or you're just getting another level of certification in something that you're doing. For others of you, this is also getting guidance from someone who is obviously wiser and has information for you. So this is a very powerful card that you could be working with here with that energy. Ooh, then we have the Eight of Cups. So for some people, I'm hearing marriage counseling. So that could be for some of you. Eight of Cups is walking away from something that you've invested yourself into. So far I'm not, so some of you could be committing to walking away maybe, but for others of you, this is something that you invested a lot of time and energy into. The Hierophant is Taurus energy, so if you're dealing with an earth sign, you could be definitely connecting with the Taurus. The water here is Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. So for some of you, this could just be you. You know, you could be making a commitment to walk away from something that's no longer serving you, and you might just be seeking advice from someone on how to do that, possibly someone of authority or someone with that kind of standing to give you that kind of advice. So always be careful who you take advice from, because you want to make sure it's from someone that is actually successful in that department, as opposed to hypothetically telling you what to do. Yeah, we have Temperance as well. So if you're not dealing with the Sagittarius, because this is a Sagittarius card, you could also just be working on balancing yourself, okay? We just came out of that Libra energy. Now we're in your energy here. So for some of you, this could be such a big change that you're leaving that you need to really have this. And again, I'm seeing this with the polarity. You have to balance your emotions. Balance the shadow with the light. So for some of you, again, she's holding a cup of water and a cup of fire, but she's pouring them into each other. So she's not putting out the fire with the water, and the water's not evaporating from the heat. It's learning how to coexist with these. So this could be about your passion and your love and desires. This is a way of having everything kind of flow together and having this beautiful balance. So for some of you, it's also about healing, because you're coming out of this Eight of Cups here. So you could also be turning to someone to help you go through this, whatever this was, or to help you heal from this place here. And okay, we'll keep going because I don't want to say too much yet. And Strength, wow, you have a lot of major arcana, guys. There's a lot of stuff going on. So whatever this was that you walked away from or you left behind you, this was very hard, and you had a lot of courage to make that decision. And even just not just the part of the courage, but there was a lot that you had to go through and endure to receive this healing, this knowledge, this peace, balancing yourself, coming back to your normal senses, because whatever was going on in the retrograde could have really affected you and really knocked you off or removed something. This could also have been someone leaving you. Maybe you were left in a commitment, someone left your commitment and left you. And we have the Strength card being a Leo as well here. So you could be dealing with, again, more fire with the Sagittarius. And this, you could just be dealing with the fire sign. Or for some of you, it's just to have the strength to carry on, to go through whatever it is. And now you've kind of been focusing on balancing yourself. So this is in the middle of the week. And like I said, the 20th is when the retrograde ends. So let's hopefully shift into something better. Seven of Pentacles. So you guys have really put a lot of work into something. Of course, Pentacles being earth signs, earth energy. This is finances, security, stability. I feel like some of you have been putting in so much effort and working on something really hard, and you're kind of wondering when it's going to pay off. And maybe you left something because you weren't sure if it was coming to fruition. But for others of you, you know, if you've kind of found that balance or that strength, or to keep just, you know, maybe you left something that emotionally wasn't fulfilling you because now you're working on something that you know is stable, secure. If this is a connection with someone, you could be dealing with a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. But in this one in general, it's about returns. So this is also a time for things to come back to you, whether it's abundance and finances or, you know, some kind of secure connection that is giving you this. So you've had the strength to endure all that stuff for something to start to come into that it's ripening, whatever it is, it's coming to you now, and it's coming quick. We have the Eight of Wands. So this is fast communication. You could be hearing from someone really quickly out of nowhere. It could be about a commitment. It could be an invitation to a wedding, who knows? But for others of you, I feel like you're committing to whatever this communication is. It's coming in very secure, very safe, very authoritative. This could also be news about this, so for many of you, but this is of course one, so this could be Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries that you're dealing with, and you have a lot of fire, a lot of passion here. So this communication is very hot and beautiful. And it just started snowing, so I was looking out the window. Ooh, out. Okay, Three of Swords. So whatever this was that you walked away from definitely broke your heart. That could also be why there was all this communication, because you needed that support from someone. Maybe you were turning to someone to give you that guidance. But I feel like here, Three of Swords, again, this is emotionally not fulfilling you. So of course that hurt your heart. There was a lot of stuff, but this could be the retrograde. All the stuff that the retrograde took away from you. You realized all the things that were no longer serving you, and you wanted to elevate yourself. This could just be you stepping out of all this. You're having the courage to stand up for the things that you want and need, and then you're just not going to take that. Or whatever walked away from you could have been very unexpected. Maybe you had a commitment and it was going great and strong and you thought everything was fine, and then boom, retrograde took them because it wasn't real. It wasn't genuine. Okay, so whatever it is here, but we have the Sun on the heart, so I know that this is for your greater good. It's for your higher power, and it is for the better for later. I know it sucks to hear, but I also think that with the Three of Swords for me too, it's also being pulled in different directions. So there's different things causing this pain for you. So this could have just been one of them, because it's the emotional and fulfillment. Like we said, we were waiting for something, so maybe that was taking too long, because Earth sign also represents long-term, long commitment, you know. So there's a lot of stuff that could have been time-wise just taking too long for you maybe. Under Temperance, we have the Nine of Wands. So some of you can definitely be, you know, you're burdened with this. You've been fighting for this for a really long time, and now it's like you have to call in all your soldiers and stand up one more time with the last bit of strength you have. This is the final push to get through this. So with Temperance down here, I feel like you're kind of like, if you've already walked away or you're getting ready to walk away, then for some of you, having to balance all that to move, maybe you need the strength to get up and walk away because you've endured this for so long. And for others of you, you might need help right now to get through this. So you might need to really find that strength to do this last push by yourself, or to have that strength to move on, to move forward. Three of Wands, again, waiting. You have a lot of waiting here, another 3. So there's definitely like, this is also short-term goal. So for some of you, I feel like whatever you survived and you battled your way through, you're now making it to the shore, which is awesome. So that means that you've overcome what you needed to get to this point, which is beautiful, because now you're here. So I feel like for some of you, this is also achieving the fact that you're at this place waiting for things to come in, right? You've had the strength to endure all this so that you can be here waiting for the ships to come. You might also be wondering and wanting for things to get better because they weren't, you know, but you might have faith. For some of you, this is just genuinely meaning faith, that you're committed to this. Whatever this long journey is that you're about to embark on, especially if you're walking away from something, whatever you committed to, whether it's personal work, internally for all your healing, the strength to keep going on this journey, wherever and whatever you're waiting for, or the strength to hold on to wait for it, you know, you're looking at it. Here you're looking for it to come in, you're watching it grow, you're waiting for it to make movement, and you're being strong about this. So I feel like for some of you, it is going to be coming towards you, and we are talking about a new beginning with you getting the new beginning card and miracles manifesting. So for some of you, this is requiring you to really understand that all that stuff that happened that you walked away from, this could be returning to the scene of the crime too, because a lot of people go back to where they left these cups because there's a lot of investment. But I think many of you are finding the strength to walk away from that and really tempering that. For some of you, if you're choosing to stay because you're actually just going to get up and fight one more time, then it could also be like some of you are waiting for things to change, you know. But if you're also opening up with someone new, it is safe for you to love. You have to be you got to have the integrity. And then of course I see this is reminding me to tell me here too, but to set the healthy boundaries. So for some of you, I feel like you might just be doing this. You might be like, okay, no, so this is my safe space. Please don't come this close. You know, for some of you, you're setting that because it's been too burdening for you. So you're going to have to temper that communication between you guys. And because the wands are here too, there is communication. It's not closed off. There's no swords other than the Three of Swords telling me that there's a blockage or miscommunication in that. So I feel like for you guys, you're definitely having that. And then don't be afraid to slow down to make the inner changes. So that's why you have this strength. So the strength might be, oh yeah, so you're waiting. So I feel like for some of you, you really are taking a time out to come into this beautiful healing energy and to have the strength to move on. Or even the strength. Now, I mean, she's looking backwards, so you might have the strength to go back to something if that relates for anyone. And if that's not what your plan is or what you want to do, then you're just waiting for something to come in. And now we have the King of Pentacles. You seem to always get this one. So this is, of course, beautiful energy, earth energy again here. Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. This energy with the King, though, this is about security, abundance, bounty. This is just stability, royalty, of course, too. So this is a very stable commitment. If this is a person coming towards you, then this offer is very serious. And I feel like for many of you, you've put in the work and you're waiting for this. This could also just be you embracing this, that you've put in so much work and you know that it's going to pay off. You know that everything that you've done, all the hard work you've put into, the investments you made, the love you've put into this, the passion you've put into this, this is going to be abundant in the sense that really soon you're going to be sitting pretty on that throne, enjoying all these beautiful things coming towards you. So I'm really happy to hear that for you guys. A bit of difficulty, of course, but we did have a lot of stuff happening in the last reading. So if that resonated for you, definitely let me know. Of course, please also comment, like I said, let me know where you're watching from. If it resonated, let me know a bit about your situation. If you need a private reading, of course, this is general. So if it doesn't apply, then I'm sorry, but otherwise you can always get a private reading so I can see your specific situation. And that's about it, guys. So I hope that the retrograde went well. I'm going to get into 2 more cards. We have your prayers for Archangel Michael, so we're going to do those quickly. So if any of you like to do them with me, I always do them as a prayer. So for the first one, have confidence. Archangel Michael, please lend me your courage and fortitude to help me realize that I am one with all that is divine, wisdom, strength, love, creativity, abundance, and health. Allow me to feel confident and peaceful about myself in all ways. I'm just going to reinforce how the strength, healing, commitment. Then we also have the courage with the lion, redeeming your shadow aspects, learning yourself, know thyself. It is the most important task you have. So for many of you, have the confidence to embrace this journey and to be integral about it as well. And then we have your last one. Sorry, everything's all over the place. Admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly. I appreciate your support in helping me face my feelings with grace and acceptance so that I can be loving, honest with myself and others. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for giving me the courage and the strength. So you really are relying on a lot of courage and strength right now to help you pull through this. For some of you, this really was a very difficult time. You were realizing a lot of things, you were feeling a lot of things, and I feel like for a lot of you, yeah, you're walking away, but you're also walking away because you're supporting yourself, you believe in yourself, and you know you deserve better, and maybe that commitment is to you. For others of you, you could be walking away from something else and waiting for something better to come in. And I feel like because you're doing that work, you are going to be rewarded with the King being here. So this is incredible. And of course, this could be the person coming towards you with a very stable offer. And many of you have been waiting for this for a really long time. So Scorpions, I hope these are better. I hope this resonates with you. Please let me know how it worked and what you think and how you feel. And enjoy the last bit of the retrograde. I hope you do well and enjoy the new stuff coming in with the new moon and all this amazing energy today. So God bless, guys. Love and light. Bye.